This was written January 21st, 2019. Just about a day after. We lost him. His body just never had the strength. And I've never felt so in love, sad, and full of rage in all my life. I feel like I'm broken. I feel like the helpless being. And yet, I feel like my pain could destroy worlds. He never moved. He never took a real breath. He never made a sound. His heart tried for as long as it could. And then he died in my hands. Our son, Journey Russell Kempfer, lived for less than an hour. He was born January 19th at 11:52 p.m. By 12:35 a.m., just 48 minutes later, he was gone. I can't imagine feeling good about anything ever again. I know it's nonsense, and of course I'm a survivor. But the way I feel right now, I don't really want to be. And I feel myself slipping into an existential crisis, questioning my continued existence, while lamenting over the death of my son. All either of us can really do right now is put our feet on the ground and just put one in front of the other. And hope that they don't lead us astray. All the love and kindness is greatly needed and appreciated. We still have so much to think about and decisions to make regarding a funeral expenses, while simply remembering to breathe. It's all either of us can do right now. Since writing that, the relationship with Journey's mother disintegrated into despair, sorrow, depression, madness, substance abuse, psychosis, and more despair. Thankfully, each of us on our own are feeling and doing far better than we were, although not together. Then that's okay. I think it's remarkable that a person can keep themselves alive and functional after suffering such a loss. To be able to continue on with another person, knowing that just their existence, that, every move they make, every sound they make, every memory you have together surrounds that pinnacle moment, and it's reminding of that deep pain that you experienced together. If two people can remain in a relationship and move forward and try again, I sincerely I wish you all the best, and I think it's great that you can be an example to some, to give them hope that they can continue on together. It simply wasn't the case for me and my partner. That's okay. I've come to know me far better than I ever thought I would. Looking backward one more time, I never knew anything could hurt as much as the loss of my son, Journey. But of course, I went searching for answers. And if I did believe in God or a plan or a purpose, I'd be concerned that that kind of thinking could be dangerous. Because it is ingrained in us as people to apply a sense of reason, logic, understanding. We create answers. That is why we have science and gods and Google. But also to establish a timeline of action and responsibility. We want to look through the peephole of historical significance and see the part each action, event, or individual plays so that we can identify, maybe vilify, or otherwise attribute cause and effect. Because we somehow feel better by going, yes, that's the bad guy, get him. Or, look at me, did you see what I did? But sometimes, there is no bad guy. More malicious plot. No hero to save the day. And no special plan. Sometimes it's just a rock in space that gets knocked into another rock and sends it on a journey through the unknown and on a path of another, bigger, much bigger rock. By crashing into that rock, billions are lost and gone in an instant, making way for future existence to grow and flourish. Sometimes, it's just two people expecting a baby, and a quiet little infection disrupts the process and the baby's born too soon to survive. So the parents decide to give him all the love they can in the short time that he's alive, and in doing so, creating a foundation of love and strength and kindness and courage for future existence to grow and flourish. How the gods kill is seemingly without reason or logic. And although purpose may prove to be too heady a proposition for us at first, in the end, everything we experience is just clearing a path for the history that's sure to be coming behind it. Ultimately, it's always been about the journey. We can never replace that part of ourselves that gets lost when we lose a child at any age. And that feeling of emptiness will always linger despite our best efforts and the comfort of others. However, no matter how much it hurts, no matter how much or how often we cry, we can find solace in knowing what such a love can feel like. And we can keep that love alive by speaking the name of our child with every opportunity. This is what we must do to survive. This is what we must do to survive their death. And we must do it every day. And we must move forward in life because, as I've said before and I will say again, our children would want us to live in their stead. I still feel my son with me, his presence. Call it a spiritual connection. Some refer to it as an angelic presence. Maybe in some period of history, some would have thought they were being haunted by a ghost. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it other than I still feel just as connected to him as I did the day he was born and I held him in my hands. Nothing could ever take that away, and it's taken me some time, over 2 years now, to accept that I can never hold him in my hands. But that matters very little now because no matter what happens ever in life, I will always be holding him in my heart. And I couldn't ask for any more. Thank you.